this video, I'm going to show you how to use your prep sheet. To start, click on the prep sheet icon. As you'll see, the system will now show you your prep sheet. Currently, we have backstock. This shows us what stock levels are in the storeroom. We have our items, which are the stock items. We have the F open, which is currently our opening stock for the day. This opening stock was last night's closing stock. To start, click on the button Print and select Prep Count Sheet and click on OK. As you'll see, the system will now give you a preview of what your prep count sheet will look at. There's currently our items, what backstock we currently have, and what opening stocks we have. Currently, you'll see there's nothing in full, sign, or close. This is used to enter in the morning issues and the night's closing stock. To print, click on the printer icon. This will print out a copy of our prep sheet. Once a prep sheet has been printed, write down the issues for the day. For example, Coke, you will see we have 4 to open with. Should that be insufficient, in the fill column on your prep sheet, write down the fill. Likewise with Coke Light, Dry Lemon, Ginger Ale, and you can go from the top of the prep sheet to the end of the prep sheet and write down all the fills. When you are ready, the manager will take the prep sheet, he will go to the barman and issue the stock that has been written down. Once the stock has been issued, it needs to be transferred to the system. So the system knows what stock to decrease, backstock wise, and what front stock to increase with what has been issued. To do this, all one does is go into the prep sheet and punch in what has been issued. As you'll see after I enter in the fill, it will decrease it from the backstock level. All issues need to be captured on the system. Once this has been completed, you can then exit the prep sheet. At the end of each night, the barman needs to take the prep sheet and count all closing stocks. This also includes the kitchen closing stocks for the food portion items that are being controlled. Once this has been done, all closing stocks need to be entered into the prep sheet. Once the count is complete, go into the prep sheet, go to the closing column, and ensure that all closing stocks have been entered. Once all closing stocks have been entered, ensure that all variance has been checked. For example, Coke, you will see my usage on Coke is 12, my sales are only 4, my variance is 8. Likewise with Dry Lemon, there is a variance. Ginger Ale, there is a variance. It is vitally important that all variances have been checked, as if these are not being checked, this may result in incorrect opening stocks for the next day, resulting in variances for the next day. The manager should print out prep variances and send both bar manager and kitchen manager to recount the stock. To do this, select Print and select Prep Differences Only. This can be taken and counted, or alternatively, without printing this, you can just give a list to the barman and to the kitchen to recount the stock. Once all stock has been rechecked and checked by the manager as well, ensure that all the correct figures have been entered. And this can just be adjusted on the system. Should the variance, however, still be there, this should be left for later on. As you'll see further down, Coke Light and Coke Zero. Coke Light is over by 24, Coke Zero is short by 24. This may have been a result of the incorrect stock being counted the night before and not checked. However, should the variance still be there after the stock has been checked, this should be left as is. You need to complete checking all variances and filling in the closing stocks. And once this is completed, you may then print out the variances for the night, and this needs to be stapled to your day-end report or for the general manager or senior manager to check the next day. To print out variances, select Print, and then choose Prep Differences Only, and click on OK. This can be printed out as these are the final marks variances. To do this, click on the printer icon and let it print out. Once complete, click on OK or Close. And that concludes this video.